All right, good morning. My name is Jonathan Bowman. This morning we're going to be covering real estate professionals and kind of why you should hire them to conduct business with yourself. A great man named Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "Real estate cannot be lost or stolen, nor can it be carried away. Purchased with common sense, paid in full, and managed with reasonable care is one of the safest investments you can make in this world." Real estate agents are professionals that owe the fiduciary duties to increase your equity and protect your rights, and also provide service second to none. So what we're going to cover today, we're going to cover real estate agents that are professionals and what their fiduciary duties are. Then we'll cover how they can get you the best price for your house. We'll cover a few statistics and we'll go through a couple numbers. Then we'll learn how agents can save you legal trouble and time, and then we'll discuss some critical aspects on why you should hire a real estate agent. For credibility purposes, all this research that I've done and most of the information I got from is from the National Association of Realtors. So you can go to their website, you can look at all the information that I'm going to discuss today. All right, so fiduciary duties. So fiduciary duties are what real estate agents owe to you. So some of the things, you got loyalty, obedience, disclosure, confidentiality, reasonable care, and accounting. So what does that mean for you? Basically, if you were to assume that they were your lawyer, they'd protect all your interests and rights in that property. So if you're trying to sell your property, they can't disclose certain information to the buyers, such as if you're trying to move out of state or things of that nature, they cannot disclose that, hey, that person's trying to move out of state, they're trying to get the sale done quickly. Those are some of the duties that they owe to you. One of the other ones I'm going to hit on is reasonable care. Reasonable care is just that they treat you like a person, they take care of your needs, and they're there to facilitate the process and to expedite the process. How can they maximize your price of your home? So the BPO, which is the broker price opinion. So based on current market values, what they do is they take your home and they discover similar homes in the area and how they are broken down. What they do with that broker price opinion is they push that to you and tell you how much that your home should sell for. If you disagree with it, you can counter-react with the agent, and they're there to work with you too. They're not there to tell you, no, this is the price you're going to sell your home for, and that's final. No, it's a negotiating subject. Current market trends, obviously they're very aware of what's going on in the area. If you have a good real estate agent, they'll understand that, hey, the Temple area or the Clean area is really hot right now or it's really cold, and they'll be able to highlight some few things that will get you the best price. Also the negotiating skills. Obviously they're a professional in this area, they know what's going on. They have tons of contacts, and they have tons of people in the area that can help with the price. So a few statistics, all right? So NAR, again, I said, is the National Association of Realtors. It's a program that real estate agents go through that they pay into to kind of help facilitate their needs. So in 2018, FSBO stands for sale by owner. So 9% of all homes sold in the United States were for sale by owner. Of those that sold their home, 88% would recommend an agent to someone else. Sellers that did sell their house would recommend their real estate agent to at least one friend. 32% would at least tell somebody that they use a real estate agent more than 3 times. The average price gained by using a real estate agent is over $39,000. How can they save you legal trouble and time? All right, in Texas alone, there's 34 contracts approved or promulgated in Texas for use by real estate agents. All right, approved or promulgated just means that real estate agents, that's what they're required to use. If you are trying to sell a house yourself, you can use a contract yourself, or you can go to a lawyer and they can draw up a contract for you. All right, how are agents have the resources and connections to keep all tasks done timely? Agents have the resources and connections to keep all tasks done timely. Like I said, you can create your own contract, but how does it compare? Here in the next slide, I'm going to show you the comparison between the front page of 2 different contracts. And then on average, using a real estate agent takes between 3 to 4 months to sell. All right, so here you can see the 2 examples of contracts. The one on the left is what somebody drew up, and then the one on the right is the front page of the Texas Real Estate Commission's promulgated 1 to 4 residential contract. So you can see that obviously it's a little more in depth. There's actually 20-some pages of the contract, and as you can see, it's probably something that you would want to go into use.
Do you need both?
No, so the one on the left The one on the left is someone that drew that up themselves. They just did it on Word, and this is the one that is actually promulgated here in Texas that the real estate professionals use. Critical details often overlooked. All right, so if you were to sell your house by yourself, these are a lot of the topics that a lot of people forget to use. Obviously, inspections, right? So, say you sell your house, you may need to get an inspection done for the bank, or when you're buying a house, they typically want an inspection done. Appraisals. Appraisers will come out and they will go through your house and they'll determine the value for the loan itself. Again, loan approval, title insurance. Title insurance is usually done by the seller, which a lot of people are unsure of. So having that real estate agent that can walk you through the process and how to accumulate title insurance. And then preparing for closing. There's very time-oriented steps that you need to hit that are very often overlooked. In closing, first we covered the duties of a real estate agent. Then we covered how real estate agents find the best price for your house. Then we covered how agents can save you legal trouble and time. And then finally we covered critical aspects that are often overlooked. To leave you off with one note, to give real service, you must add something which cannot be bought or measured with money, and that is sincerity and integrity. Spoken by Douglas Adams.
Cool.
Thank you for your time. I'll answer any questions after.